Last summer, when I first met him, I knew pretty much his whole story, and I knew his circumstances and his disease. You know, we clicked right away. I think it was a pretty smooth transition of him becoming my coach.
I didn't really know much about CF, and I learned about it through him.
Defense, you guys got to shut them down. Let's work hard. Offensively, let's execute. Love you guys, all right? Let's do it.
When it comes to CF, if I sort of am telling someone what it's like to live with CF or what that sort of might be like for someone is, imagine having like bronchitis every single day, just even breathing through a straw. I also have to do treatments when I wake up. It's 2 hours, and then another 2 hours before I go to bed.
Good throw, good throw.
And even when he's coughing and going through some tough times, he just finds a high place to go, and that's uplifting. And it's a reminder to everybody, like, you got to embrace life, And so I've appreciated those lessons that I learned through him.
1, 2, 3.
1, 7, 1, go!
After 4 years of college, I sort of drove myself into the ground in terms of my health. So I was really pretty sick coming out of graduation. So I sort of needed something to do, and I was talking to coaches, and they said, why don't you come coach? And I was like, really? I tried to make it as simple as possible for the high school kids, and there were some growing pains.
And then the challenge for him is that, plays can always work on paper, but then you got to make them work with people and kids.
Finally it clicked, and then the first time I saw like one of my plays actually score a touchdown, I was like, oh wow, that's like, I did that, and it actually worked.
Last summer he came in with a whole new playbook, and I had to learn the whole thing. And he taught me the steps, he taught me the reads, he taught me everything. It was just easy learning under him.
That's been like this new fun challenge for him, is to make these relationships with kids and mentor them and get away from just being X's and O's and be like, really have this this great connection. And obviously him and Corey have developed that, and they're really funny together, and it's like, I can't ask for more. That's like the best thing, to see.
We had this call that was going to be an audible at the line. It's called Omaha, and if the defense came up, we would just have Cyrus, the receiver, run down the field and just beat everybody. And I didn't see it at first, and Gunnar on the sideline was yelling it. So I just went with it. I said, all right, Omaha, let's do it, and we scored.
Offense, 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 offense.
As far as I'm concerned, being out here is totally beneficial to my health because I'm up and around, moving around. I'm not sitting on the couch or, just feeling like I'm totally sick. So for me, every day waking up and getting out of bed when the morning is the hardest for a CF patient, just getting out of bed and getting in the shower is an achievement for me.
Yes! Yes!
But the way I see it is, if life was easy, then it wouldn't be worth living. And as awful as it is sometimes, like, it's just something I do, and it's just something I can hang my hat on because I've done it and I've gotten through something.
He's honored us as a kid that played here to come back and coach with us. He sees that as a great way to live his life, and that's a blessing for us.